In this video, I'll show you how to build a management insight report in Fabric Plan's intelligence sheet, combining targets from planning sheets with actuals from the semantic model. Here are the planning sheets I've built for revenue, cost of goods sold, expenses, and tax, each capturing monthly targets by region, department, and product. Intelligence sheet can consume data from Power BI semantic models, planning sheets, and Power Table sheets. For this report, I'm going to work primarily with planning sheet data, modeled and queried through InfoBridge. InfoBridge is a Power Query-like data transformation tool available directly within Fabric Plan. I'll open the query option and bring my planning sheets in. I'll append the 4 sheet queries, revenue, COGS, expenses, and tax, into a single unified query. I can add the dimensions and measures I need for the dashboard. I can also apply transformation steps on the fly, creating a conditional column, renaming columns, filtering rows. Each step logs on the right as I go. With the query ready, this becomes the single data source that powers every visual on the dashboard. One thing to keep in mind, the dimensions I use in the dashboard need to match or be a subset of how the plan values are captured in the planning sheet. So the dimensions I've added here in InfoBridge align with what's already structured in the sheet. Now I'll create the intelligence sheet. I'll set the year filter to 2026 at the page level, so every visual on this dashboard filters to the same year. I'll add a filter first. I'll use it to slice the whole report by region once the dashboard is complete. Now the KPI cards. I'll add revenue actual from the semantic model and target revenue from the InfoBridge query. I'll click the pencil icon to edit and customize the elements in the KPI card in the Edit KPI side pane. I can also apply a predefined custom template to match the dashboard theme. I'll do the same for COGS and expenses. For total costs, I'll invert the variance colors. A cost coming in under target should read green, not red. With the headline numbers set, there's one question the KPIs can't answer on their own. How do the cost and revenue components actually combine into profit? I'll add a side-by-side waterfall chart for that. I'll bring in the income statement components for both actual and target. I'll use Add Total to create a total revenue bar that sums the revenue accounts. Then I'll invert COGS and expenses so the chart calculates gross profit, operating profit, and net profit correctly. I'll match the bar colors to the dashboard theme. Now, month by month, did we actually hit the revenue target? I'll insert a conditional bullet chart to answer that. Actual revenue from the model, target revenue from the planning sheet under From Sheets. I'll set up conditional formatting rules, green when the target is achieved, red when it isn't. I can layer multiple rules, operators, and measures to define the formatting. I'll convert the target marker to an arrow using the On Object menu, switch on the legend from Settings, and set the data labels to show the values I want. To complete the picture, I'll add an integrated variance chart showing product-level revenue versus target. From Settings, I'll clean up the layout, adjust bar colors, hide the axis titles and bottom axis line for a consistent look. I'll add variance data labels to surface the gaps directly on the bars. Now I'll use the superfilter to cut by region. Every visual updates: the KPIs, the waterfall, the conditional bullet, the variance chart. Looking at the revenue KPI, the target is just under 2.1 billion. Based on input from my leadership, I need to slightly bump up the target for this year alone to 2,115 million. Now let's go back and check if it's updated. The change we made in the planning sheet is reflecting in the intelligence sheet. The value and the variances are updated automatically. That's the power of this integration. The moment you capture a target in a planning sheet, it's instantly available for reporting in intelligence sheet without any writeback. No need to join or transform a writeback table back to the semantic model. The planning data and actuals sit side by side in the same dashboard, live. And that is Fabric Plan's integrated intelligence for you.